that, the UFC featherweight championship is now vacant. Volkanovski is in the green, Lopes in black. Last fight for Diego Lopes came at Sphere against Brian Ortega. A little bit of a different backdrop tonight. Volk goes to the inside leg kick now, changes the level and goes high. Lopes particularly measured here across the first minute.
Absolutely. He knows he has 5 rounds for the first time in his career.
First time he has 5 rounds, first time fighting for a championship and standing in front of Alexander Volkanovski.
Right.
That has to mean something, even to a kid that's as fearless as Diego Lopes.
Yeah, he knows he's fighting an all-time great.
Think about this, even Ilia Topuria in round 1 took some time to get started against Volk.
Good leg kick from Lopes a moment ago. Volkanovski did land a spinning back fist. That slightly bruised Lopes. Ooh.
Good left hand by Volk.
That Lopes almost lights up whenever you engage him in a firefight, doesn't he?
He does.
He starts saying, come on, let's go, okay, we're gonna fight? All right.
He's a ferocious individual.
Yeah.
Already some early swelling under the right eye of Lopes. 2 minutes have expired in round 1.
Big shots by Lopes there.
Looked like Mark Goddard maybe signaled for something that he wanted to look at in that exchange.
Lopes puts so much on every punch. And it's such a powerful frame.
Good connection by Volk, and now a big right hand follows up.
Volk. Big right hand by Volk.
Beautiful combination by the former champion.
So far, he looks like the Volk of old.
He does. And if he can fight like this, that's a bad problem for Diego Lopes.
Lopes out of range with that right hand.
Oh, he stung him.
Volkanovski on point early on. Lopes out of sorts early on. Nice jab from
You're seeing some doubt.
Yep.
You're seeing some doubt in Lopes.
Too slow a start.
Well, he also realizes he's in there with a totally different level than he's faced before.
But he needs to go, right? I understand being measured because you're fighting a longer fight than you've ever fought. But you have got to get some pace going on this guy because just like against Brian Ortega, he broke him down, and by the 3rd round, he almost finished him.
Again, nice jab from Volkanovski. Volk has been cut on the right side. And you know Volk was going to mix it up, going to the wrestling game now.
Nice re-grip by Volkanovski.
He gets him down.
Volkanovski got to the body lock.
Ooh!
He's such an animal. You know, Craig Jones told me that the guy is unbelievably physically strong.
Well, he was 220 pounds at a point in his life, right? So he carries a lot of that muscle and that strength with him. But Craig Jones is a huge guy.
Huge.
And to say that Volkanovski's strong fighting at 145, can only imagine.
Pretty good takedown defense there by Lopes, but working exceedingly hard here late round 1.
Volk with a good left hand. Big shots by Volk. Big shots. He gets him down.
Volkanovski's fighting his butt off right now.
Lopes does rather enjoy fighting off of his back, but not like this. Big shots!
This looks like the Volkanovski of old.
Looks like Lopes is cut. Wow.
What a start for the former champ.
Big round for the former champion. Vicious ground and pound.
His corner stressed that he cannot allow him to feel comfortable and just stand there. They said he needs to put some pressure on Volkanovski. Make him fight, man.
I think he needs more technical advice than that. Saying that you can't let him be comfortable, well, how? How do I take him out of that? What do you want me to do tactically?
Right.
Put him on his heels. Try to trap him. When Volkanovski struggles, it's when you get him going backwards. And again, struggling is relative, right? I mean, who doesn't struggle against Topuria and Makhachev?
Coach Dean Thomas, talk to us.
Well, I want to express the sentiment you guys had earlier. I just don't think that Lopes can fight at this pace, at a slow pace, and try to go technique for Volkanovski. I think he needs to go forward. I think he needs to just throw caution to the wind and just say, you know what, if I gas out, I gas out. But I think that's his best chance of winning, is just to fight fast and fight hard.
Catch him with something. Because he does have power to put you out of there.
Volk is one of the rare short guys that fights well as a counterpuncher.
He's got some long arms, so he must have long arms for being a smaller guy. Because his jab gets there.
Yeah, it's his timing.
71.5 inches, the reach.
Good calf kick by Volk. It's also the elite way in which he moves, right? It's like the feints. The feints are for a purpose. They're not just random. He's not just, as Izzy puts it, smashing buttons. He's setting everything up.
And Volkanovski has a 71-inch reach. Diego has 72. So while Diego's taller, his arms are long, man.
It's the wide shoulders. Nice low kick along with the punch.
Lopes able to counter with the left hand, but largely one and done.
Well, the problem is he's trying to fight in response to what Volk is doing. He's got to go first if you're Diego Lopes. Let your hands go.
You never knew how Lopes would handle this championship setting, but the aggression that accompanied his rise has not been here tonight.
Well, he's just getting outclassed so far. It doesn't mean he can't pull it out with one big shot and change everything, because he has that kind of power. It's just, will that power be there in 3, 4, and 5?
It's like that stallion, man. You don't want to break him. You want to let him run. He needs to get going, like Dean said.
Good jab by Lopes,
Yes.
trying to double it up.
Diego threw some good low kicks earlier, but now he seems resigned to boxing. And that could be because he got rocked, and so he's sort of tightening everything up. And right now he seems perplexed. Oh, he got rocked. He got rocked.
Oh.
And now Volk continuing with the offense, going back to the wrestling under 2 minutes in round 2.
Volk immediately gets his hands locked whenever he takes these shots. So while Lopes does a good job of defending the shot at the hips, Volk just immediately gets his hands locked around his body and just starts trying to show him different levels of takedowns.
And not just that, like, look how good the head placement is there in the clinch.
Lopes able to fight his way out.
So far, all the questions of whether or not Volkanovski still has it have been answered. Well, he still has it.
Huh.
He looks fantastic.
Yes, he does.
So when you're in there and you're finding a hard time finding your rhythm, you got to just go back to what got you here. Or you got to throw caution to the wind. Because right now, it'll be hard to find your rhythm, especially when you're fighting a guy who's fighting very well. So it's one thing to find your rhythm whenever you set the tempo of the fight right away, but he is so behind right now in terms of the way this fight is playing out. He's got to do something big.
Volk is cut. He's cut on the right eye.
That's a bad cut. Both guys landing there with the bigger right hand from Volkanovski, or so it appeared.
And a
Diego's gotta
beautiful
move his
jab
head.
by Volkanovski.
Diego needs to move that head.
Well, Lopes is coachable. We'll see what Francisco Grasso can instruct if we hit the stools after round 2.
Beautiful counter left there by Volk. Oh, he leaned back. He got rocked.
For Lopes. has never lost a third round, guys, at 11 UFC fights that have actually gotten here. He has won on the judges' scorecards 10 times and has finished the opponent twice in round 3.
Lopes is now emboldened, though, landing that right hand.
He saw something positive happen. Lopes turned it into a little bit more, not so tactical. It was a fight. And Volk then made a mistake, went straight back, got clubbed with that right hand. And Diego dropped him, and he didn't even hit him clean. That tells you the power of Diego Lopes.
But he also hit him as Volk was leaning backwards, which would lend to him getting knocked down easy.
You will notice as Diego Lopes sweats sometimes, he will put his fingers to his neck. He had a childhood accident, and that itches when he starts to sweat. We thought in fights prior maybe it was a tick.
Good right hand by Volk.
And that cut has been closed by the cut man, at least temporarily, but could be a recurring cut that Volk had in advance of the Yair Rodriguez fight as well.
Great job by the cut man. I mean, you can barely even see it.
Our fine interpreter, Fabiano, tells us that the Lopes corner is begging for some more aggression here. Volk has just mixed up his weaponry beautifully tonight.
There it is.
Good right hand there.
That's Lopes with a double jab right hand.
And Lopes threw one calf kick earlier, so he did go back to the kicks that were effective in round 1. Volk's just got to be real careful in pulling back straight.
Yep. And not allow what happened to make you start making the mistake even more. Because you know the consequences. Sometimes you get so hesitant to throw that jab that you're like partway throwing it while you're already backing up. You got to go into the jab. Oh!
He clipped him in the left hand there.
That left hook was nasty.
But Lopes ate it.
Lopes is tough, man. He's got a great chin.
Two and a half to go, round 3. Lopes ate a big shot there as he tried to back Volk up.
I think Dean was totally correct. Lopes has just got to fire. He's got to push forth and turn it into a brawl. I think he's the bigger puncher.
He is, for sure. Just the impact when he does land.
Well, Dan Ige spoke to that, right?
Yes. Dan Ige said that everything Diego Lopes threw hurt and that he's never felt presence quite like that in the octagon. He's been in there with all the world-class guys, except for.
That is a big compliment to Diego Lopes. Now, if I'm Alexander Volkanovski's corner, he has fought a great round 1 and 2. But what also helped him in round 1 and 2 is when he got Diego Lopes throwing, he was level changing. Right now in round 3, he has not level changed one time. So it will then make Diego Lopes feel like he can take more chances to try to get it.
Yep, Volkanovski is...
There it is.
There it is.
Smart. Even if it doesn't work, it still gets it back on his mind.
Lopes' corner wants him to stuff that shot and press forward. He didn't necessarily do that on the back end.
Another right hand by Volk. Excellent timing.
Takedown defense largely has held up for Lopes. Volk is 1 for 6 unofficially.
Nice kick by Diego.
But he could be 40 seconds away from being down 3-0.
Yeah.
The kicks would help him land more punches as well because just give him more looks. There he goes. Tries a wheel kick, but kind of slow. Here's a nice front kick. Nice right hand by
Good right hand from Volk.
Oh, head kick.
Well, just as Rogan called for it, 3 kicks in succession attempted by Lopes. 15 minutes down. Fourth round of a possible 5 to decide the UFC featherweight title. Good early sequence to begin the round from Volkanovski, even if partially blocked.
Diego is more aggressive. Diego is in front of him more and more pressure going forward into Volkanovski, and that is what he's going to need to do.
Significant strike advantage, 74 to 34 for Volkanovski unofficially.
I feel like Volkanovski is fighting a perfect fight right now. He's doing a good job of it. He's doing a good job of mixing up his movements, John. He never goes in one direction too long. See, he starts to circle to his right here. As soon as Diego gets a beat on him, he'll go back towards the power, but just for a second.
Another big right hand connection by Volkanovski. Now Lopes to the body.
Beautiful right hand there by Diego off that clinch.
Lopes waiting a little bit too much, a little bit too reactive.
There's a nice low kick by Lopes. I wish he had thrown more of those earlier because I think it's an effective technique for Volkanovski's wide stance, and it'll definitely allow him to land more punches. Just show more weapons, show more tools. Maybe do a level change yourself.
Right.
Lopes is an elite grappler. His ground game is outstanding. But he's just home run happy.
You know, we've seen this. We saw this a month ago with Magomed and Kalaev and Pereira. The big power guy, you try to always keep him going backwards, keep shooting at his legs, make him defend, and it really does limit their ability to put you out. It's exactly what Volkanovski's doing, or at least trying to do.
So that was a nice counter right hand by Volk and a good jab after it. And so far, he's not making that mistake that he made in the round where he got dropped, where he pulled straight back. He's leaving at an angle. Like right there.
Big connection on the right eye of Volkanovski. That hurt him. Now Volk shoots.
Oh!
Here comes
that right eye is really bothering Volkanovski.
Oh! Diego's on him now.
Plenty of time, 2 minutes in the round.
Volk is just reacting now. Volkanovski's just trying to throw to keep Diego off of him.
Yeah, might be dealing with some sort of orbital injury. Lopes with another right hand connection. Now Volk lands. Volk is firmly on the retreat.
He's in the retreat, but he's still countering effectively. But Diego Lopes is on the hunt.
So a big moment in round 4 for the underdog Lopes.
I thought he was the favorite.
Volk was the favorite at close, my man.
But you mean underdog currently?
Lopes, well, I'd imagine he's the underdog on the live line, and he was the underdog when the fight began.
Lopes is doing a good job of not emptying the gas tank. Probably recognized that Volk is still there, so just wasting punches would just fatigue him. But he's done a great job in round 4. He can't let Alex just punch his way back into some confidence. He's got to stay the guy that's winning the round and feel good going to the stool after round 4.
Round 2 seemingly open to a lot of interpretation. It's a big right hand connection late in the round by Volkanovski.
It's amazing how well Diego is eating these shots.
Yeah. He hasn't even really moved his head. He just takes the jab and says, okay, come on.
And the right hands. Even that right hand.
Seems like the bigger reactions, though, coming from Volk. Diego Lopes left his native Brazil more than a decade ago in pursuit of this dream. Said he was not going to go back to Manaus with finality without the UFC title. And potentially financial freedom might be 5 minutes away.
He's going to go guns blazing in his 5th and final round for sure.
Yeah, he's got
Especially after he hurt Volk in the 4th.
Lopez's coaches suggested to him that they could be, or Volk's coaches, excuse me, suggested to him that he could be tied 2-2, and I think it's the right messaging.
And they asked him to go for a single.
You want him to fight with urgency. Going into round 5.
Yeah, particularly when you think about that knockdown the previous round, it could be 2-2 right now.
Yeah. I thought that he won. I thought Volkanovski won the first 3 rounds.
Rounds 1 and 3 particularly easy to score relative to round 2.
Not according to Sean Shelby. Right hand. Well, he's got to stop that wheel kick. That's terrible.
But Diego Lopes's consequential blows have drawn big reactions from Volk. Another nice combination from Lopes momentarily stuns Volkanovski.
Lopes is such a hard striker.
Nice
elbow. Very nice.
Great response by Volkanovski.
It's that though, right? It's that elbow, then the jabs. That. How many times you have to count those jabs to Volkanovski? I get that Lopes is big and strong, and when he hits him, he flies backwards. But then Volk hits him with 5 or 6 jabs before Diego starts to throw again.
Nice low kick by Diego.
And volume-wise, Volkanovski has landed twice as many strikes at a far better clip.
Nice 1-2.
Oh, nice right hand by Diego.
3 minutes now to decide the world title.
What a fight.
Yeah, Diego Lopes certainly proving largely he's ready for prime time.
Yeah, he's a 25-minute fighter for sure. Oh, nice left
Good
hook.
left hook.
And then
nice
a jab.
Volk wisely mixing it up.
Nice knee by Volk.
Good sportsmanship by Volkanovski, but Goddard acknowledging that as a fist and not a poke. We highlighted Volk's round 3 success earlier on the broadcast. Round 5 has been outstanding for him as well, even against Islam Makhachev in their distance fight.
It wasn't on.
Yeah, it was an eye poke. It was a thumb.
Low leg kick from Lopes.
Nice kick by Diego.
Yeah, just a little too late with those low kicks. They're very effective when they're happening. You can see the eye poke in the small box.
Oh, yeah.
And if Alexander Volkanovski can win this fight, he'd be the first fighter under 155, over 35 to win a championship belt.
Good jab.
And it's exact is why I think Alexander Volkanovski has won this fight. And honestly, in my opinion, pretty convincingly, behind that beautiful jab and that footwork. Oh. I love Diego's heart
jab is money.
But Diego needs to move his head. He can't just take these jabs.
Right. There it is again. Lopes with reckless abandon pressing forward.
There he goes. This is the madman we know, Joe.
Oh, big left hook by Volk.
And again, just circling beautifully away from that left return from Lopes. Volk with a quick check on the clock. Francisco Grasso begging Lopes to press forward and try to punctuate the round.
Good right hand by Volk.
What a fight!
Wow, what a fight. I think Volk did it.
At Kaseya Center in Miami, Alexander Volkanovski and Diego Lopes go the full 25 minutes in pursuit of the UFC Featherweight Championship.
When it comes to scoring in that fifth and final round, which may be the pivotal round, Volkanovski landed more shots.
Yeah,
Diego landed some big ones. It's like Diego's shots are so hard that you have to take into consideration, like, what's more impactful? Is it the volume of the jabs? But Volk landed good right hands, good left hooks, but always moving backwards, Diego pressing forward.
Someone show Shelby those live odds.
Here's a nice right hook. Right hook, left hand, rocked him. Here's Volk, early in the fight. Big left hands in the clinch, and the trip gets him down. Nasty ground and pound. Right hand by Volk, left hand. A little bit of a stumble back there, more of a trip of the legs. And here's the Lopes knockdown. Volk pulls back straight and gets clipped right on the chin when his weight was over his back leg. And here's a big left hand by Volkanovski. But man, Diego Lopes has a chin from hell.
Yes, he does.
I mean, that dude just, and he looks like he would take it.
Right.
Now here's the controversial eye poke. As they get close, watch what happens here. I'm sorry, this is a right hand. Here's the end of the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46 for the winner by unanimous